I don't know. Why would you make a video when the neighbor's dog is barking? Well, the neighbor's dog barks all the time. So, based on that logic, you will never, ever make a video. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, should not make this video today. Still a little under the weather from my travels to Mexico. Taking electrolytes, raspberry lemon flavor electrolytes. Tastes like, well, it smells like pine salt, so you know it must taste great. Delicious, refreshing. So, I've been traveling. And I've got traveling on my mind today. I should not look as young as I do. I'm 62. I'll be 63 in a few months. Well, I was 237 today. Not bad. I'm trying to get down to 200. Occasionally, maybe I'll talk about that. And once I get down to 200, here's what I'll do when I get down to 200. I'll say, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. I've done this before. I've gained my weight back. So I'm going to try to be humble and repel complacency. But so I've been traveling a lot, and I have traveling on my mind. I want to go back to 1972. I was 10 years old. I flew from LAX to Miami. I was in the window seat, 10 years old. Sitting next to me in the middle seat, a beautiful 25-ish blonde woman wearing pink hot pants with white and purple stripes. She had a really deep tan, orange in color, almost blinded my eyes. Very attractive. In the aisle seat was a man about her age, slender, dark-haired. He was a college graduate, an accountant. Now, I heard them talk with each other on the plane for 5 hours. They spoke. She was very talkative, very engaging, very charismatic, very confident, and I remember she offered the young man, and me a stick of dentine, explaining to me for the first time in my life that as you climb altitudes, you're going to want to pop your ears. And I appreciated her for that. And I enjoyed listening to them talk for 5 hours. So the plane arrives in Miami, and it's getting taxied in to the arrival gate. And after 5 hours, I assume this man, who was a mild-mannered man, I guess he had the confidence to ask her out on a date. And she politely declined. She politely said, "No, thanks." And so that was 52 years ago. Here's the thing. That guy, he's probably about 77 years old now. I bet he's completely forgotten about the incident. And here I am, I'm almost 63. And I'm devastated. I haven't gotten over the hurt, the wound, the sense of rejection. He shouldn't even reject me, man. What kind of personality do I have that I vicariously experienced another man's rejection? He was 25, I was 10, and I'm still hurting from it. I have a term for this. It's called hypersympathy syndrome. You vicariously experience the hurt of others, and it sucks. I guarantee you this guy doesn't even remember it. I'm still wondering what happened. Why did she reject him? Was he too mild-mannered, a little bland, not matching up to her charismatic personality? Maybe she had a boyfriend. And if so, why did she talk to him with such engagement for 5 hours? Maybe she just wanted to kill time. You're on a plane for 5 hours, you need something to do. Maybe she wanted to kill time. So that's been on my mind since I've been on these travels. I have some other bad news. Not only do I have hypersympathetic syndrome, and I should not look as young as I do because the stress of that syndrome is appalling. I also have unevenly yoked syndrome. This is when you believe that you're not as good as your spouse. I didn't realize I had this until recently. By the way, this is not stand-up comedy. I'm dead serious, as I tell you that. I don't do stand-up comedy. Who the hell does that, man? I'm giving you true afflictions. You remember me? I'm the guy who used to talk about the watch potency principle. I don't have any new watches, so forgive me. I don't have any watch content. So, back to the unevenly yoked syndrome. This is when you think you're not as adequate or as good as your spouse. So, my wife and I have been watching a show on Amazon Prime. It's hosted by a guy, he did Ratatouille, Patton Oswalt. The dude's hosting a game show. It's called the 1% Club. And these are like IQ questions. You know, you have to detect patterns and linguistic symbols and colors and arrangements and word problems and word puzzles. And they're ranked based on what percentage of Americans got such and such question right. So like 90% of Americans got this easy question right. 50% of Americans got this question right. Only 1% of Americans got such and such question right. And they go, of course, from the 90% all the way down to the 1%. There's 100 contestants. And we've watched 3 episodes of the show so far. Now, here's the thing. I didn't know this, but my wife, I always knew she was smart, but she's really, really, really smart. She gets like 90% of all the questions right. And we turn the pause button on, and she explains them to me before the right answer comes on. And I get about 40 to 50% of the questions right. And I feel so dumb. I'm devastated. I look at her, I go, how could you be married to me for 22 years or whatever it is? This is disgusting. I don't even know how you do it. I'm dead weight, man. I'm a burden. So I just feel like I'm unevenly yoked. I feel dumb. And then I go traveling, and then these memories from Miami hit me. Now I'm feeling rejected. Now I'm feeling dumb. It's unbelievable. The good news is I'm eating healthy for we'll see how long. 2,200 calories a day. I'm taking creatine. I'm taking protein. I'm going to cut my protein down from 200 grams to 160, just so that I can keep my calories 2,200. And other good news is I don't have any watches coming in the mail. Wow. No, I don't have any watches. And forgive me, I don't have any watch content because of that. And just forgive me. But so anyways, until I get some watch content, I'm just telling you exactly what's on my mind. I'm still bleeding from the Miami incident, 1972. Unbelievable, McMahon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm out.